Dylan Brooks had a couple buckets. And taking it inside, so Dylan Brooks 3 of 3. And the Rockets back on top. Step back to Kuminga, perfectly done. Two men jump and step, make him pay.
That's the growth of Kuminga though.
Steph as Draymond sits and Looney in the game. Kuminga out to Payton for 3, and GP2. He's got that thumb ligament wrapped up. Double Steph and got it out of his hands. GP2 getting bounced around, and Kuminga 3. There's something about the and Jason Momoa in the same building at the same time.
You keep saying that.
Elbow jumper, Pajemski, rimming it home.
That mid-range right around the free throw line now.
And Thompson soaring to the rim.
You get a little ball screen inside the three-point line. If you don't
Form the double team, makes him give it up. Shot clock at 7. Tari Eason denied by Looney. What a play by Kavon.
Well, first of all, as an on-ball defense from Jimmy Butler, don't give up a blow-by. You give your help some time.
Pajemski mid-range. Looney tipping, and it wouldn't stay down. The Dubs are at 37%. The Rockets at 35%. Jabari Smith, there's the shooter. That's the guy you got to be aware of. Pajemski's getting all he can eat. Out back iron there.
Eason closed out, a little contested, probably bothered it a little.
Şengün. Jimmy Butler knocked it away. Shot clock at 1. Thompson's got a hoist, didn't hit iron. That's a 24-second violation.
It's a good stop. You don't let them capitalize on the 2-for-1, the last part of it.
It's impressive for the Warriors when you shoot 36%. Their defense has been spectacular, which is why they have the lead.
Yeah, and they've hit the 6 threes, which also helps.
Three-quarter court for Pajemski, and that will do it. So you're up 6.
The three ball much better as a team. 38% like February or March and April.
Well, Draymond, his first field goal off a Pajemski delivery.
You need some zone busters. You screen the zone and then you threw it back to the weak side, and Şengün was just late reacting.
Şengün, nice finish up. Quick post challenge, but here's the offensive rebounding of the Rockets. And Eason finding Jabari Smith.
That's what happens when you give up the offensive rebound.
He's set. Jabari Smith attacking, putting it up and in. Now, when Smith came back from his injury, the Rockets have
result, the kind of game that breeds here.
Good to see Kuminga stay in the game. He rolled that ankle, stepping on his foot. Buddy Hield's got 3 for. So Green, prolific prep in Napa. He was actually born in Merced. And hitting the jumper there is Şengün hit it well.
And he's helping Jabari Smith Jr.
And they signed Fred VanVleet to a big contract as Looney gets the dunk. And VanVleet, people said, wow, that's a lot of money. And he turns it over again. Tari Eason running with him and Thompson to dunk it down. The points off turnovers, you can't have that in this game.
Turnovers, they're not even that great there, but Warriors are kind of having some unforced ones.
GP2 laying that in. You can see it. The kitchen sinks. Jalen Green, that athleticism. Butler sent him away. But Şengün there to rebound and score.
He's always following it up
perfectly.
Oops, Steph Curry.
Curry to Pajemski, open 3. Got it! Brandon's got 11.
That's unsolid.
Now Pajemski. Şengün on a switch and putting it up and in. And so he'll draw the foul there. It's 4-second game shot clock difference winding down the half. Green lightning quick. Draymond met him, but then Şengün cleaned it up.
Oh, that's the problem. Draymond Green was on it. He contested the Jalen Green layup.
Final 5 seconds. Draymond trying to set the screen. Curry 3. He got Draymond to get a foul.
Free throws.
And VanVleet's going to fall down and get 2 free throws.
That's what I told you. They're in the bonus.
This was not a good play.
Yeah, you just got offensively is kind of what gives you a little more confidence in them when it comes to the postseason, even though they have not much experience with it.
Şengün at the high post. Call his own number. Amen Thompson. Beautiful slice from the baseline.
And the problem started with that fake hit.
Brooks looking inside. Amen Thompson roaming the baseline. Looney was there. Jalen Green 3 is perfect. The first 3. This one the toughest test. Brooks from the baseline. Dillon Brooks is having a shooting night. 7 of 9. It's the Rockets' great defense. Now running with friends. Dillon Brooks setting up Green. Jalen Green. He could be a pyrotech. And apparently when you shoot a layup, it's a windup now.
Yeah.
So, I mean, some of this really can matter. But he healed hitting that corner three. Healed halfway down and out. And Kuminga fouls it home.
You're going to find out a lot about yourself for the rest of this game.
Threes.
You love to look for Jimmy there around the basket.
Oh, man, Thompson in, out, up, and in. What a nice finish, as he's got 10. And Amen Thompson, that length, beautiful steal. Running it back on Buddy Hield to lay it up and in. What an end-to-end play there. He's got wingspan for days. Butler with a cutting GP2. Gary Payton's got 13.
Patience, the ube salted egg cornbread.
Shot clock at 2. Van Vliet making something out of nothing and tipped up and in. Jabari Smith getting on the glass. The second chance points becoming a problem. And 44 points in the paint for Houston. 1-point game at the half. And once Draymond sat, the Rockets have controlled this third. Only 2 seconds left. Pajemski.
It makes a lot of sense. Now they're in this zone.
Yeah, the 2-3 zone with the 3-6-11 guys at the back line. And Payton hitting the three. You've got to. And it's still only a 2-point game.
I said just stay in the game. Keep contact.
Nice pass to Jabari Smith, back door.
Just cross pass with.
He's got Şengün in the switch. Shot clock at 1, flipped it up and in. Beat the buzzer, and Şengün's got 19. That's just with the bench being plus 25. Warriors starters being outplayed. Jalen Green step back. He has not really had a big scoring game against. And Thompson. He had a solid, born in Oakland, went to high school in Florida. Jalen Green, born in Merced.
Is the 9 points.
Now, you got to credit the Rocket defense, their game plan, their execution, the talent, and up and down the roster, their relentlessness in guarding Steph Curry. Perfect this final 3 minutes plus. And Draymond finding Jimmy Butler. Butler gets to him. Jalen Green. Yeah, this is what he's been doing to other teams. There you go. Butler again laying it up and in. Draymond finding it.
Yeah, they just cross pass with Steph a little.
Lakers won, so the seeding will not be determined more likely till the final day of the season. And Green, how hot am I? And then Thompson with them. How you're going to go 3-1? Yeah, everyone in Dub Nation would have taken that with both hands. Dillon Brooks with 21, putting it up and in. Clippers, you know what game I'm looking forward to this week? I noticed that the Lakers go play at Dallas. I wonder if anyone's going to pay attention to that game. The Lakers with a great win against OKC today. They had a 3-point barrage. I tell you, Dillon Brooks, my goodness.
Not with the weird season they've had.
And Durant may be back for that game. He's been out with an injured ankle. Jackson Davis dunking at home. Last day of the season, the 2 LA teams have a season series over the Warriors. Reed Shepherd was drafted as a shooter better as of late, but missing the 3 there.
Kentucky guy.
Quentin Post inside to lay it up and in. So for the Rockets, starting 5, they had not lost a game. With Pajemski and Moody and Steph, Draymond, and Jimmy Butler as TJD follows that home.
It's interesting, though, a lot of the success you had against the Rockets came when you were still kind of topsy-turvy before you got Jimmy Butler, so that's something to be happy about. But yeah, you dropped this one, give the Rockets credit.
Rockets shoot it at 48%.